o'z ko'rayotganingizda detailed question haqida gaplashayotgan edik. Detailed questions require to understand and remember explicit details and facts from the lecture or conversation. O'z ko'rayotganingizda sizdan detallarni va faktual informatsiyalarni yodlab qolishni talab qiladi. Details are typically related directly or indirectly to the gist of the conversation or the lecture. Demak, conversation yoki leksiyani asosiy mavzusiga demak to'g'ridan-to'g'ri yoki demak qisman bo'lsa ham bog'langan bo'ladi. By providing elaboration examples as other approach. Demak, elaboration bu yerda o'sha tushuntirilgan bo'ladi. Demak, tushuntirilgan qanaqa ma'noda discuss qilingan bo'ladi. Example degan misol bu yerda va boshqa support, ya'ni yordamchi, ko'makchi shaklda keladi, sifatida keladi. In some cases where there is a long digression that is not clearly related to many, you may be asked about some details of the digression. Demak, asosiy mavzudan chiqib ketgan bo'lsa, chetga yoki o'tib ketgan bo'lsa, o'sha narsa haqida so'rashadi. How to recognize detailed questions? Qanaqa qilib topamiz detailed question ekanligini? Detailed questions are typically phrased as follows. Quyidagicha frazalarga bo'lingan bo'ladi yoki so'ralgan bo'ladi. According to professor, what is one way that x can affect y? What is x? What resulted from the invention of x? According to professor, what is the main problem with the x theory? O'z ko'rayotganingizda detailed savollar so'rashyapti, aynan aniq narsa so'rashyapti. Tips for detailed questions. Qanaqa qilib topsak bo'ladi bu detailed questionlarga javobni? Refer to your notes as your answer. O'zingizga notlaringizga yozib olgan bo'lishingiz kerak, o'shalarga qarab chiqing. Demak, conversation leksiya vaqtida siz o'sha narsalarni eshitib yozib olgan bo'lishingiz kerak. Qog'ozingizga whiteboardingizga o'sha narsalarni eshitib chiqing. You will not be asked about minor points. Kichik ma'lumotlar bo'yicha savol so'ralmaydi sizdan. Your notes should contain the major details from the conversation or lecture. Demak, suhbat yoki leksiyalardagi asosiy ma'lumotlarni o'z ichiga olgan bo'lishi kerak, o'z sizning notlaringiz. Don't choose an answer only because it contains some of the words that were used in conversation or lecture. O'z ko'rayotganingizda javobni, demak, o'z ko'rayotganingizda oldingi qismda aytishyapti. Kichik demak, ma'no anglatmaydigan yoki ahamiyatsiz bo'lgan variantlarni tanlamang. Faqatgina sizning notingiz, ya'ni siz yozib olgan ma'lumotlaringiz asosiy, muhim ma'lumotlarni o'zining ichiga joylashtirgan bo'lishi kerak. Do not choose an answer only because it contains some of the words that were used in the conversation or lecture. Leksiya yoki suhbatda ishlatilgan so'z bo'lganligi uchun javoblarni belgilamang. Bu asosan sizga qopqon bo'ladi. Ya'ni sizda oldingi savolda ko'rganimizdek, oldingi videolarimizda ko'rganimizdek, sizga bitta savol berishadi va u savolning so'zlari conversation yoki leksiyadagilar bilan bir xil bo'ladi, lekin ma'no ozgina o'zgargan bo'ladi. Ma'no noto'g'ri qilib yuborilgan bo'ladi. Lekin siz voy mana so'z ishlatilgan ekan-ku deb belgilab qo'yasiz va ballingizdan mahrum bo'lasiz. E'tiborli bo'ling shu uchun. Incorrect responses will often contain words phrased from the lecture conversation. Bu yerda bu endi texnika, bu strategiya. Noto'g'ri javoblar sizga qopqon sifatida berilgan javoblar. Leksiya yoki suhbatdagi so'zlarni yoki frazalarni o'z ichiga oladi. Ular kutib turibdi siz o'sha demak javobni belgilashingizni, xato qilishingizni. Shuning uchun ham bu qopqonga tushmang. If you are unsure of the correct response, decide which one of the choices is most consistent with the main idea of conversation or lecture. Agar to'g'ri javobni tanlay olmayotgan bo'lsangiz, ikkita uchta variantingiz bo'ladigan bo'lsa, qaysi bir sizga belgilagan javobingiz suhbat yoki leksiyadagi asosiy fikr bilan to'g'ri kelishini, birga mos tushishini topishga harakat qiling. Keling endi bunga misol ko'rib chiqamiz. What are kettle lakes? Kettle lake nimaligini topishimiz kerak. Endi keling o'qib topaylik. Other things that glaciers can do is as they retreat, instead of depositing some till or scraped up soil in the air, they might leave a big ice block, and it breaks off. As the ice block melts, it leaves a depression, which can become a lake. These are called kettle lakes. O'z ko'rayotganingizdek, glacier, ya'ni muzliklar erib orqaga qaytayotganda katta muzliklarni o'zida qoldirib ketar ekan, o'sha muzliklar erib boshlagan vaqtda ko'llar, ya'ni chuqurliklar hosil qilar ekan. Bu kettle lake deyilar ekan. These are kettle lakes. These are very critical ecosystems in the region. Muhim ekosistemalar. Because they support some unique biological diversity these cattle lakes do? O'z ko'rayotganingizdek, biological diversityni o'zida saqlab turarkan, xilma-xil hayvonlar yashar ekan, foydalanar ekan va bundan depend qilar ekan. Lakes that form in the center of volcano haqida umuman ma'lumot bo'lgani yo'q. Hatto lakes have been damaged by greenhouse effect haqida umuman ma'lumot bo'lgani yo'q katta lake haqida. Unusual large amounts of precipitation degani parlanish degani. Bug'lanish haqida ma'lumot bor, chunki bu yerda big ice blocks melt qilganda lake ga aylanadi. Xo'p, demak precipitation bug'lanish, lekin bu yerda lakes that form when a piece of glaciers melt. Mana shu to'g'ri javob bo'ladi, chunki katta ice blocklar qolib ketgandan keyin ular demak cho'kib yerni tagiga va erib lake hosil qiladi. Shuning uchun ham buni belgilaymiz. Uchinchi javob bug'lanish, ikkinchi javob greenhouse, ya'ni parlanish bilan volcano degan gaplar bo'lmaganligi sababli bu javoblarni belgilamaymiz. How do the glaciers affect the Great Lakes? Ko'raylik, Great Lakesni qanaqa qilib glacierlar effect qilganligini. Buni o'qiymiz va javobni topamiz. The Great Lakes are kettle lakes. They were left over from the Pleistocene glaciers. Great Lake'lar bor, Kanadaning shimoliy qismida o'sha muzlik davrida qolib ketgan, demak kettle lake'lar ekan. As the glaciers were retreating, Great Lakes underwent a change. Once the weight of the glacier ice decreased, the pressure decreased, and the land at the bottom of the lakes rose. In some places, it rose by as much as 100 feet. O'z ko'rayotganingizdek, aytishyapti, glacierlar erib boshlagandan keyin, orqaga qaytib boshlagandan keyin, undagi demak ice, muz kamaydi. Muz kamaygandan keyin muz og'irroq suvdan ko'ra. O'sha muzni davleniyasi, yerga qilib turgan davleniyasi kamaygandan keyin, o'sha lake'ni tagidagi yer tepaga ko'tarildi. 100 feet ko'tarilibdi. 100 feet. Demak 1 feet qancha bo'ladi? How much is 1 feet? Ko'ramiz. One feet is 30 centimeters. 30 centimeter bo'lar ekan, 1 feet. Xo'p, 30 centimeter bo'ladigan bo'lsa, demak 100 feet bu yerda 3 metr bo'ladi. 3 metrgacha ko'tarilibdi demak. Lake'ni anosi demak kattaligi, lake'ni tagidagi suv 3 metrgacha ko'tarilgan, chunki uni pastga bosib turgan muz yo'q endi. Xo'p, how does the glacier affect? They made a crater less deep. Less deep. To'g'ri ma'lumot, chunki suv ko'tarilgandan keyin demak chuqurligi kamayadi. Great Lakes larger, kattalashtirilganligi haqida ma'lumot yo'q. Reduced biodiversity haqida ma'lumot yo'q. Excess soil haqida ma'lumot yo'q. Deposit excess soil, ortiqcha demak qum bergan, ortiqcha yer berganligi, tuproq bergani haqida ma'lumot yo'q. Land at the bottom rose, demak tagidagi demak yer tepaga ko'tarilganning natijasida ular chuqurligi kamaygan. Wow. Demak xato qildim bu yerda nimagadir. The answer to the first question is found at the beginning of the lecture when the professor bu uchun birinchi javobni aytyapti. Choice 4 to correct deb. Yaxshi. Ikkinchi javobimiz choice 1 is correct deyapti. To'g'ri. Ikkinchi javobimizda choice 1 is correct. O'z ko'rayotganingizdek. Demak, keyingi savol turiga o'tamiz. Pragmatic understanding questions. Pragmatic understanding questions test understanding of certain features of spoken English that go beyond basic comprehension. Demak, bu yerda tushunishdan ham muhimroq, tushunishdan ham boshqacha, tushunishdan ham qiyinroq bo'lgan qismlarni so'rashar ekan. In general, these types of questions test how well you understand the function of an utterance or a stance. Demak, bu yerda birorta leksiya gapirayotgan odam yoki o'sha gapirgan odamni nima uchun birorta so'zni gapirganligini gapni gapirganligini topishimiz kerak. Or the attitude the speaker express. Nima uchun birorta attitude munosabatda va nima uchun birorta so'zni ishlatdi. In most sentences, pragmatic understanding questions will test parts of the conversation lecture where a speaker's purpose or attitude is not expressed directly. O'z ko'rayotganingizdek, ba'zi bir qismlarni gap olib beradi va bu qismlarda demak odamni leksiyani attitude munosabati to'g'ridan to'g'ri ko'rsatilmagan. In these cases, what is directly stated, the surface expression will not be exact match of the statement's function or purpose. O'z ko'rayotganingizdek, aynan gapirilgan gap demak bu yerda odamning funksiyasi va nima uchun gapirganligiga javob bo'la olmaydi. What people say is often intended to be understood on a level that lies beyond and beneath the surface of expression. Bu yerda topishimiz kerak bo'lgan narsa bu yuzaki emas, ya'ni chuqur, hidden, ya'ni bu yerda yashirilgan ma'no bo'lishi kerak. To use an often cited example, the sentence it sure is cold in here can be understood literally as a statement of fact about the temperature room. But suppose speakers say guest in your home who is also shivering glancing at an open window. In that case, your guest may really mean is that he wants you to close the window. O'z ko'rayotganingizdek, it sure is cold in here. Judayam sovuq ekan bu yerda degan gap o'zi service, ya'ni yuzaki nuqtai nazardan qaraganda demak xonadagi temperaturani salqinligini ko'rsatyapti. Lekin bu yerda sizda bu surface level. Lekin bu yerda function and purpose, ya'ni bu gap nima uchun aytilganligini topishimiz kerak. Va bu yerda kontekst berilyapti. Ya'ni siz uyingizga kelgan kimdir mehmon va juda ham sovuq turibdi, qaltirab turibdi va ochiq derazaga qarab aytyapti. Juda ham sovuq bu yerda. Bu degani bu yerda implied meaning, ya'ni nima demoqchi bo'lganligi, bu gapni aytganligini sababi va funksiyasi derazani yop degan. Shunaqa savollarni topishga harakat qilamiz. Bu yerda logika, mantiq juda ham katta ahamiyatga ega. Birinchi navbatda mantiq, ikkinchi navbatda ingliz tilini yaxshi bilish va ingliz tilini yaxshi bilmasangiz, bu javoblarni topishingiz qiyin bo'ladi. In the example function of the speaker getting you to close the window, it lies beneath the surface of expression. O'z ko'rayotganingizdek, speakerning statementi expressiondan chuqurroqda yotibdi, ya'ni chuqurroq ma'nosi bor. Functions that often lie beneath the surface expression include directing, recommending, complaining, accepting, reading, narrating, questioning, and others. Quyidagilarni o'z ichiga oladi. Functions demak direct qilyapti, recommend qilyapti, complain qilyapti, accept qilyapti, agree qilyapti, narrate qilyapti. Understanding meaning within the context of an entire lecture conversation is critical in instances where the speaker's stance is involved. Speaker's stance, ya'ni holati menimcha bu yerda is a given statement intended to taken as a fact or opinion. Fact sifatidami yoki opinion sifatida. How certain is the speaker of the information she is reporting? Qanchalik o'ziga demak ishonchi bor. Is the speaker conveying certain feelings or attitudes? Feeling attitude bormi? Or as above, the feelings and attitudes may lie beneath the surface expression. Thus they can easily go unrecognized and misunderstood by non-native speakers. Ya'ni native speaker bo'lmasangiz, e'tiborga olmagan bo'lsangiz, hammasini tushunmagan bo'lsangiz, tushunmaysiz. Some pragmatic understanding questions involve a replay of part of the lecture or conversation in order to focus your attention to the relevant part. O'z ko'rayotganingizdek, pragmatic understanding savollarda sizga aynan o'sha siz e'tibor berishingiz kerak bo'lgan qism yana bir marta eshittiriladi. Siz e'tiborli bo'lib, nima ma'no anglatilganligini, aynan mazmun emas, nima qanaqadir ichki yashirin ma'no anglatilganligini topishingiz kerak. There are two types of questions of pragmatic understanding questions. Questions related to understanding of the function of what is said and questions related to understanding the speaker's attitude. Demak, speaker's attitude, munosabati va nima uchun biror narsa aytilganligi haqidagi savollar kelar ekan. Va bu yerda to'rtinchi savol, questions related to understanding the function of what is said. Ya'ni nima uchun biror narsa aytilganligini topish. The first type of pragmatic question tests whether you can understand the function of what is said. Nima uchun o'sha gap aytilganligini topish kerak. This question type often involves listening again to a portion of the lecture and conversation. Yana bir marta eshitishga imkon beradi bu savol turi kelganda. How to recognize the question related to understanding the function of what is said. Bu savol turini topishda nimaga e'tibor berishimiz kerak? Qanaqa qilib topamiz? What does the professor imply when he says this? Why does the student say this? What does the student mean when she says this? Demak, nimani anglatgan, nima demoqchi bo'lgan, nima uchun bu gaplarni aytgan degan savollar kelar ekan. Keyingisiga o'tamiz. Xo'p, tips for questions related to understanding the questions of what is said. Bu savol Bu savol turini topish uchun nima qilishimiz kerak? Qanaqa tiplar bizga berilgan? Remember that the function of what is said may not match the speaker's directly states. Demak, o'zingiz ko'rayotganingizdek, gapirilgan gapni funksiyasi, ya'ni maqsadi aynan nima gapirilgan gapga to'g'ri kelmasligi mumkin. Masalan, oldingi gapda ko'rganimizdek, bu yer juda ham sovuq, lekin kontekst qo'shganingizda eshikni yop, derazani yop degan gap bor. In the following example, an administrative assistant asks a student if he knows where the house office is. She is not, however, doing this to get information about the housing office location. Demak, bu yerda administrative assistant so'ragan ekan bolasidan, o'zi housing office qayerdaligini, lekin uni maqsadi housing office qayerdaligini topib olish emas undan. Keling misol ko'ramiz. Va bu yerda javob. Savol. What is Moon trying to find out from the student? Nima topishga harakat qilyapti ayol? Narrator. Listen again to a part of the conversations. Answer the questions. Okay, I'll just pay with a credit card. And where do I do that at? The housing office. Housing office. All right. Do you know where they are? Demak. So'rashyapti. Kredit karta bilan to'lov qilar ekanman. Qayerda qilaman? Housing office qilasan? Okay, housing office qilar ekanman. Demak, bilasanmi qayerdaligini? Bu yerda ayolning maqsadi housing office-ni qayerdaligini studentdan so'rab olish emas. Bu yerda ayolning maqsadi student housing office qayerdaligini bilmaydigan bo'lsa, unga yo'lni ko'rsatib olish. Shuning uchun ham so'rayapti. Where haqida emas, qayerdaligini topishga harakat qilmayapti. How far away ligini topishga ham harakat qilmayapti. Whether she needs to tell him where the office. Mana bu javob to'g'ri. Chunki so'rashdan maqsad agar bilmasang men aytaman demoqchi. Agar bilmasang men ko'rsatib o'raman demoqchi. Mana shu yerda javob bor. She needs to tell him where the office is. Qayerdaligini aytish kerak emasligini aniqlashtiryapti o'zi uchun. Already has been already. Bu haqida ma'lumot yo'q. Oldin bo'lganmi yo'qmi degan haqida ma'lumot uchun so'ramayapti. Explanation. Pragmatic function of woman ask the student whether or needs. Demak, ayolni savol berishidan maqsad unga housing office qayerdaligini aytish yoki aytmasligini topishdan maqsad deyishyapti. Ya'ni bu yerda tasavvur qiling, kitob sotib olmoqchiman, kitobni kutubxonadan olasiz. Okay, kutubxonadan olar ekanman. Kutubxonani qayerdaligini bilasizmi o'zi? Bu degani, men kutubxonani qayerdaligini bilish uchun, topib olish uchun so'rayotganim yo'q. Agar u bilmaydigan bo'lsa, o'rgatib olish uchun so'rayapman. Shu ma'lumot ishlatilgan va gapdan maqsad nima uchun so'ralayotganligini o'z ko'rayotganingizdek, bu hidden, ya'ni yashirin ma'no berilgan bu yerda. Birinchi navbatda siz ingliz tilini zo'r bilishingiz kerak, ikkinchi navbatda mana bu miya ozgina ishlashi kerak, mantiq ishlashi kerak. Agar mantiq ishlaydigan bo'lsa, yosh bolalarda ko'p ishlamaydi, 12-13 yoshli, 15 yoshli bolalarda qiyin. Type 5. 5-savol turi. Questions related to understanding the speaker's attitude. Speaker's attitude. Demak, gapirayotgan odamning munosabatini topishga qaratilgan savollar. The second type of pragmatic understanding question test, whether you understand the speaker's attitude or opinion. Demak, gapirayotgan odamni munosabati va fikrini topishga harakat qilar ekanmiz. You may be asked a question about the speaker's feelings, likes and dislikes, or the reason for anxiety and amusement. Demak, bu yerda asosan speaker gapirayotgan odamni demak hissiyotlari haqida savollar berilar ekan. Also included in this category are questions about the speaker's degree of certainty. Qanchalik o'ziga ishonchi bor. Is the speaker referencing a source or giving a personal opinion? Referencing a source, ya'ni source haqida gapirilyaptimi yoki misol o'zining fikrini beryaptimi oddiygina. Are the facts presented generally accepted or disputed? Demak, faktlar hamma tomonidan qabul qilinganmi yoki boshqalar unga qarshi chiqadimi? Occasionally question will test your ability to detect and understand irony. Wow. Ironiyani topish qobiliyatingizni ham tekshirar ekan. Bu yoqda qiyin savollarga kelyapmiz. Shuning uchun ham TOEFL qiyin, shuning uchun ham katta ball ola olmaydi ko'pchilik. Bu IELTS ancha qiyin. A speaker is being ironic when the intended meaning is opposite of what he or she is actually saying. O'z ko'rayotganingizdek, qachon speaker ironic bo'ladi? O'zi aytayotgan gap ma'nosiga qarama-qarshi bo'lsa, o'zi anglatib turgan ma'lumot. Bu ironic bo'ladi. Masalan, misol ko'raylik. The utterance that's just great can be delivered in an intonation that gives the utterance a meaning that's not good at all. Masalan, tasavvur qiling, siz demak kutubxonaga keldingiz, yangi kitob olmoqchisiz va oldin kitob olgansiz va kitoblarni qaytarib bermagansiz yillar davomida. Aytishyapti, siz hozir kitob ololmaysiz. "Lo, menga kerak kitob." Oldingina olib keldingmi? Yo'q, kelganim yo'q. That's just great. That's just great. Zo'r qilding. Bu yerda ironiya ketyapti. Ya'ni bu yerda o'zbek tilida nima deyiladi shu? Zo'r qilibsan deydi-ku, masalan. O'zimizda kundalik darsimizda ham ishlatamiz. Ota-onalarimiz aytadi, masalan, biror narsa qiladigan bo'lsak, "Zo'r qilibsan, bolam, zo'r qilibsan" deyishadi. Masalan, bu yerda sizni maqtash uchun aytilmayapti, bu yerda lekin sizdan demak ustizdan kulishini uchun emas, balki disappointment, ya'ni sizdan ko'ngli qolganligini ko'rsatish uchun aytishyapti. Qanaqadir so'z bor edi o'zbek tilida bu narsa. Topolmadim lekin. Speakers use irony for a variety of purposes. Ironiyani ko'plab sabablarga ishlatarkan, emphasizing point being made, bringing a humor or to a situation or to win an audience sympathy, expressing disapproval in an indirect way. O'z ko'rayotganingizda disapproval, demak ko'ngli qolib ketganligini, humor olib kelishni va oldin aytilgan gapni qayta ta'kidlash uchun ishlatilar ekan. Listener must infer the ironic statements real meaning both from clues provided and from speaker's intonation. Kontekstda berilgan ma'lumotlardan va speakerning intonatsiyasidan topib olish kerak o'sha ironiyani ishlatilganligini. How to recognize the questions related to understanding the speaker's attitude. These questions are typically phrases. Qanaqa qilib bilamiz bu shaklda ekanligini? What can be inferred from the student? What was the professor's attitude? What is the professor's opinion? What can be inferred about the students when she says this? What does a woman mean? O'z ko'rayotganingizdek, ichki ma'no, ya'ni yashirin ma'nolar. Infer, attitude, opinion, infer, mean. Tips for understand questions related to understanding the speaker's attitude. Qanaqa qilib bu savollarga javob topib olar ekanmiz? Keyingi videolarda buni aniqlab olamiz.